Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, Armageddon. It does not matter what time you are listening to this podcast. Welcome to week 6 of Armageddon's matchups of the week. Let's get to your matchups of the week. First matchup of the week, we have Silence of the Lambs. Matthew Sultan going against Taman's Abu Charlie. Taman able to put up a very strong win last week with the likes of Dalvin Cook, Kareem Hunt, Stephon Diggs. He'll look to do so again along with Patrick Mahomes. Matthew, on the other hand, looking to pull off any win he could. He's got Jamar Chase. He's got CeeDee Lamb. He's got Joe Burrow. That could be enough to put up a fight. We'll see if Matt can pull off a win and gain some momentum. He has picked up the Bengals defense and inserted them into his lineup over this past week's waiver wire. Will that be enough to edge or possibly put him over Taman's team? We'll soon find out as the days unfold. Next matchup of the week, we have Dreezy Dre's Andre Ramia going against Get Gritty With It, Joe Bahi and Robert Benjamin. Joe Bahi and Robert Benjamin are going to look to try and make up for a win last week against Taman. They've got Justin Herbert, Justin Jefferson, Travis Kelce. All these players make for surefire points. Can Andre pull off another win like he did last week? He's now got his players back in his lineup. He's got Jonathan Taylor. He's got Keenan Allen along with Deebo Samuel. That could be enough to put up a fight. We'll have to see if Jonathan Taylor can actually put up the points that a number one running back could actually put up. If not, Get Gritty With It. We'll get back with another win. Whichever way it turns out to be, we'll find out in this very close and interesting matchup. Next matchup of the week, no pun intended. Mike Bahi going against Ekbar Cousins, Robert Yonan. Now we know about Mike Bahi's devastating losses in the past 2 weeks. Except this week, he's got Alvin Kamara in the lineup. He's got Miles Sanders. He's got Kyler Murray, and he's got Marquise Brown. That makes for a very strong core set of players. Can that be enough to top Ekbar Cousins' strongest duo of running backs in the entire league? Austin Eckler, number 1 running back. Saquon Barkley ranked at the number 3 running back position. Can Mike Bahi put up a fight? Keep in mind, bye weeks are hitting hard this week. Both Josh Jacobs and Brandon Cooks are out for Ekbar Cousins. T. Higgins does not look to be in game-ready form for this week. That might give Mike Bahi a chance to put up a win in this matchup. Or can Ekbar Cousins put in another consecutive win? We'll find out in this very interesting matchup as the days unfold. Next matchup of the week, Amon-Ra St. Brown, what's got to be the most annoying long name in Fantasy League history, led by Albron Aramia taking on Pierre O'Shaughnessy's Strand Oakmont. Amon-Ra St. Brown's got Tom Brady, Mike Evans, and Joe Mixon leading his team. However, with a string of bye weeks taking place this week, DeAndre Swift and Amon-Ra St. Brown are both out, which gives Pierre O'Shaughnessy a chance to possibly pull off a win. If Najee Harris can put up the points he's looking for and DK Metcalf stays consistent and maybe get another strong performance out of Kyle Pitts, that could make this a very close matchup. We'll see how it turns out between these two teams. Next matchup of the week, leader of the league, 5-0, Cup My Balls, going against 4 threes and all that, Joe Kashaba. Joe, of course, was able to put up a win last week. He's got Christian McCaffrey and Leonard Fournette, another very strong duo of running back. On paper, that looks like could be enough to top Joey Ephraim. But what makes this 5-0 team just so imposing is the string of points that got put up from Josh Allen, Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill. Gerald Everett has looked to be a legit tight end with the help of Justin Herbert throwing him the ball. Can 4 threes and all not rely on his running backs to put up a win? Or will Cup My Balls go 6-0 and stay undefeated? Another very interesting matchup, something to look forward to as the days unfold. Let's keep in mind Dameon Pierce is also out this week with the bye week. That could give Joe the advantage. We'll see what happens as the days unfold leading through the weekend. And now our 6th and final matchup of the week. Bills Mafia going against the Warriors. Evan against Edmund. Evan able to pick up to what many would be the prized possession off the waiver wires. Kenneth Walker gets picked up by Bills Mafia in place of Rashad Penny. Kenneth Walker III becomes a starting running back, and he could potentially make this already powerful team even more powerful. He's got David Montgomery playing on Thursday, Ezekiel Elliott, Jalen Hurts, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and Jacoby Myers has emerged to be a possible Tier 2, Tier 3 wide receiver who's also got some enormous potential. Could that be enough for Bills Mafia, for Evan to continue his streak, or will the Warriors get the production he's been looking for from Lamar Jackson, Aaron Jones, Nick Chubb, and perhaps even Jeff Wilson? A very strong matchup between two very strong players. The league is filled with interesting matchups all week this next week. Many more waiver wire players have been picked up. Bye weeks are now flowing in. How will teams adjust? What will players do? Can Evan boost the strength of his team with the waiver wire pickup of Kenneth Walker? Will there be one of the 1 in 4 teams able to somehow make a miraculous jump back into playoff contention? This next week can make a lot of shifts and turns in our Armageddon League. We'll see how things turn out. We'll see how things unfold as Week 6 begins.